Welcome, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about mounts. This is Hattie, my mount. Or Batty, or Bait, I forget their name. But when you feed them really well, they end up like mine. When you don't feed them well, they're just like a little wolf like that, and you can't really go anywhere. Alright, let's get down to business here. So, something I wanted to share with you about mounts is once you get to England, and you get your settlement, which is like right here, there's some pretty neat things that you can do with your mount that I didn't know you could do until I just saw it on my own. So these kinds of videos, they're obvious because you're eventually going to see all the things that I ever talk about on any of my videos. This is for the people that don't have the game yet. I like to share information with those people. This isn't always about the people that have the game. First of all, you can train all of your mounts.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to show you what some of the things are. So for instance, when you go in the water, there's a lot of segments where there's like a little bit of water no matter what of the 5 maps you're on, I think. You can teach them how to swim. It's 160 silver. And then you can teach them to swim even faster. There's endurance training, so all mounts' stamina efficiency is improved because they can run like a bastard. And then strength training, increase the health of your mounts. Now, I've never had one die, but yeah.
Anything else?
So that's that. Now, when you go to your stock,
See what you have in stock.
this is where, like, if you go on the store, because I bought this one, Hattie. No, Hattie. Anyways, whatever. Any of the ones that you own, this is where you can switch them. Same thing with the aviary for your birds. Or if you want to buy new ones. Like, originally, I could only buy this one. Now this one out of nowhere is able to be purchased because I progressed a little bit further into the game, I suppose. But anyhow, this is where you can choose. You can't do it on the fly like in Odyssey and in Origins. I think you could do it back in Origins as well. It's been a while since I played that game. But you used to just be able to go to your menu.
All done?
And that was it. And you could
I
just
must be on
change
my
it.
way now.
But for some reason with Valhalla, this is one of those things that I'm really disappointed with. Sorry. I'm having problems with my throat. You can't change the appearance of your armor, at least not that I know of. I mean, other than by changing it to something completely different. You can't do the transmog thing like we could just do on the fly like before. So that's a bummer. You also can't change your mount on the fly either. So those, again, are some really weird things that I don't understand. But they're one of the very few gripes that I have with this game. So there you go. You got a horse there. You've got this wolf here. It's a little bit of a showcase for the wolf as well. If you were thinking of getting it and you were wondering what it looked like, now you know. And it's just so much fun. Like I said, a good couple of hours into the game, like I said, once you get to England here, just run up there. You'll have to do probably 1 or 2 raids, maybe just 1. And you probably go ahead and build the stable. I forgot to mention that. Because when you first arrive here, nothing's built. They're all like little tents and stuff like that, right? So like, for instance, I built this, and you could tell it's all nice. You could tell this little dump, I haven't given it much thought, and that's why it's just a small dump. Or just a small tent, rather. So, if you really care about the mount thing and the mount training, have that as one of the first things you build. And again, make sure you feed your mount if you get the wolf. Otherwise, they just end up like a little runt like that, and nobody wants that. I'm just going to stop talking now. And that's it. So if you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It greatly actually supports the channel in terms of the algorithm and letting YouTube and Google say, know, hey, seems like a few people like this. Okay, fine, let's push his channel up the algorithm ladder a little bit. If you want me to suffer, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. And I'll just break it off in your ass. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, naturally that would be fantastic and greatly appreciated. But if not, I get it. Just because you might like somebody's video doesn't mean you want to subscribe to their channel and watch them upload like 10 times a day just because you liked one thing. I get that. But thanks for stopping by anyways. Yeah, I know I told them. You'll maul them if they don't subscribe. And then the bird will come and... Alright, anyways, I forgot where I was. Take care, boys and girls, or whatever it is you identify as, and hopefully maybe I'll see at least some of you in the next video. Bye for now.